You won't believe these weird planets actually exist. In this episode, we're exploring exoplanets that are so weird, you'll think they're straight out of a sci-fi movie. From rogue planets to those with unpredictable orbits, these weird planets will leave you scratching your head. First stop on this magic school bus ride, HR 5183b, or nicknamed the Whiplash Planet. In 2019, astronomers first stumbled upon the Whiplash Planet, a chunky boy that makes Jupiter look like a beach ball. For those of you who are telescopically inclined, you can find this behemoth in the Virgo constellation. Imagine a wrecking ball swinging wildly. That's basically what this planet does. It spends most of its time chilling out in the outer reaches of its system, then suddenly zooms in super close to its star. Scientists think this erratic behavior might mess with any other planets hanging out in the system, but hey, that's just speculation. Ever wonder how we catch these space weirdos? Well, radial velocity's got our back. It's like our cosmic radar helping us track down planets that do the Macarena in space. Finding these groovy celestial dancers is challenging, but astronomers have some pretty cool tricks up their sleeves, like the radial velocity method, where they watch a star wobble to reveal the hidden planets. Yeah, you heard that right, wobble. As a planet orbits its star, it tugs on the star a tiny bit, causing it to wobble back and forth. By measuring this wobble, astronomers can figure out the size and orbit of the planet. It's like a cosmic game of tug-of-war, except way more scientific and less likely to end in a bruised ego. Remember 51 Pegasi b? That was the OG planet discovery in 1995 that kicked off the exoplanet hunting craze. 51 Pegasi b, aka Dimidium, a fancy name for a gas ball, was the first exoplanet circling a sun-like star. It was yanking its star around so hard that astronomers couldn't help but notice. This led to a flood of planet discoveries, including many hot Jupiters, gas giants that like to live life on the edge, orbiting dangerously close to their stars. Now, look at this cute puppy enjoying its spa day, completely oblivious to the cosmic chaos unfolding light years away. If you thought HR 5183b's orbital antics were wild, hold on to your space helmets because TRT 241249 530b is about to take us on a whole new ride, and since that's a mouthful, we'll call it Tick for now. While the Whiplash Planet is playing cosmic hopscotch with its star, Tick is doing the galaxy's most extreme yo-yo routine. It's like the universe is having its interstellar dance party, and these planets are definitely the lead performers. Say hello to Tick, the newest addition to our Weird Planet Club. This exoplanet is doing a wild cosmic cha-cha, thanks to its highly elongated orbit and extreme temperature swings. It's strutting its stuff about 1,100 light years away in a binary star system. Yes, that means it's orbiting one star while that star does a waltz around another star. The gravitational interactions in this stellar dance-off might make Tick the next hot Jupiter, according to a July 17th, 2024 study in Nature. Hot Jupiters are massive planets that orbit super close to their stars, heating up to fiery extremes. While Jupiter takes about 4,000 Earth days for one orbit, hot Jupiters finish theirs in just a few days. Fun fact, out of the over 5,600 confirmed exoplanets, between 300 and 500 are classified as hot Jupiters. While these planets have some severe gas. Tick is around 5 times heavier than Jupiter and boasts the most elongated orbit of any transiting exoplanet ever discovered, swinging as close as 3 million miles to its star before pulling back. This wild orbit causes temperature swings so extreme that the planet can melt titanium at its closest approach. When it's farther out, it's cooler. Plus, it's orbiting backward compared to its star's rotation. Arvind Gupta of Penn State University and NSF Noir Lab and the research team have simulated Tick's cosmic journey and believe it started in a wide orbit similar to Jupiter's. Gravitational interactions with the other star stretch its orbit into its current eccentric shape. It's a giant cosmic dance party, and this planet's got the lead. Speaking of crazy orbits, Whiplash Planet and Tick aren't the only exoplanets with some serious commitment issues. Some planets have wholly ditched their stars and are just wandering around the galaxy alone. Alright, let's dive into Ogle 2016 BLG 1928. This bad boy isn't just any exoplanet, it's a full-on rogue planet, a lone wolf drifting through space without a star to call home. Scientists think these rogue planets get kicked out of their solar systems by giant space bullies or clumsy celestial dance moves. In late 2020, astronomers used gravitational microlensing to glimpse this tiny rogue world. Imagine bending light with gravity. That happens when a rogue planet passes in front of a distant star. By measuring this bend, astronomers can figure out the size and mass of the rogue planet, so it's like they watched it photobomb other stars. Finding a homeless planet, especially one the size of Earth, is like searching for a lost sock in a black hole. Nearly impossible. That's why the discovery of this rogue planet was such a big deal. It's not the first rogue planet we've found, but it's the smallest one yet, clocking in at around Jupiter's size. This little rebel is a true cosmic nomad with no planetary system to call its own. Whoa, that's some wild cosmic craziness, right? So here's the deal. Hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. Why? Because you don't want to miss out on all the mind-blowing space facts and deep dives we got going in this channel. Alright, now that we've got that sorted, let's dive back into these freaky planets. Here's a planet like Earth's slightly messed up cousin, Gaia 1132b. Discovered in 2015, this planet is just slightly bigger than Earth, even its age, 4.5 billion years old, is similar to that of our planet. But what makes this planet weird is that it orbits a red dwarf star so closely that a year lasts just 1.6 Earth days. This planet is so hot, 278 degrees Fahrenheit or 137 degrees Celsius, that its atmosphere was completely stripped away. But guess what? Gaia 1132b is like the planetary equivalent of a cat with 9 lives. It's growing a second atmosphere. The intense gravity from its star is squeezing and stretching the planet, causing volcanoes to erupt and spew out gases. It's like a giant cosmic stress ball that is creating its air. Fun fact, but did you know that sloths can hold their breath longer than northern dolphins? Yeah, they do. Every 10 minutes, dolphins need to come up for air, but sloths can hold their breath for 40 minutes. This regrown atmosphere is a goldmine for scientists, offering a peek into the planet's interior chemistry. Were you feeling overwhelmed by all this crazy space stuff? Don't worry, we got you. Take a deep breath, grab a cookie or 10 and your fave drink. We're here to break it down for you, one mind-blowing discovery at a time. If you thought today's cosmic adventure was out of this world, we've barely scratched the surface of mind-blowing discoveries. Now get ready to dive into the wildest weather the universe has to offer. This video takes you to the extreme. Strap in as we explore planets where it rains gems and scorching hellscapes are the norm.